Hi guys, it's Kat from Perfectly Imperfect Crafts. I am here to share another journal I made. This one is a hardcover. It is huge. It's my hand. So it's like so big. It's like 10 inches long. It is actually 10 and about 10 and 3/8 long and 7 and 3/8 inch wide, and has a 2-inch spine. It is vintage in style, has a metal piece on the front, and is covered in fabric. This will just slide off. It has a little bit of wire in it, so you can make the bow poofier if you want. So lay that off to the side. It has 3 large signatures in it. I'm trying to keep it in frame. I did the spine a little different this time. It's a double layer of chipboard here, and the back here. The front and the back cover are from a Little Golden Book encyclopedia. So let's go inside. Lay it over here. This is Tim Holtz paper. Tim Holtz paper on the inside. I have a piece of lace, and then the signatures are sewn into this craft cardstock. Pocket on the first page. And this ephemera, probably 90% of it is from Tailor-Made Journals on Etsy. I will link her shop in the description box. This is a envelope made from a book page from a not nature, well it's nature, but an herb book that I had. And then this is just a little booklet that I made with some extra scraps and different pieces of paper. And it slides into the envelope. And there, and then this is a Artie Mays ticket, and then these are slid in. These are 2 vintage tickets that I got from Patty Lang, Sacred Mementos, I believe. This is from Tailor-Made Journals, sorry. And I just printed it out multiple times and then sewed it together to make a little booklet. Slides in there. There's a paper clip from a Tsunami Rose paper, and then this just flips out to give you extra space to journal and space in there. And there's a little piece of lace along the side, and then the paper clip just, when my fingers work, paper clip just holds that close. You can stick the ephemera under it. I did some stenciling in this book. The papers that are dyed are coffee dyed with vanilla, so they smell really good. I don't usually do coffee because I don't like the smell, but this smells amazing. Piece of Tim Holtz paper and a piece of ephemera. I just used some random tickets and collaged them there, and this butterfly came from a scrapbook kit. Some old sheet music. A doily that added some roses to. This is a piece of that herb book. I just used it as a tuck spot. And the most of the ephemera pieces that were double printed with a backing on them. Just a lot of sewing. I used a piece of ephemera for a pocket. And we have a library card. I think these are Tsunami Rose, not positive. It's an extra piece of Tim Holtz paper. Tag. This is some paper from Johnny at Junk Journal Shop, I believe. I love it. I love how a stack as tall as I am. A pocket made out of some of the book page, and then these are antique papery. And this is the front page, actually from the Little Golden Book encyclopedia, and I just turned it into page in the book. This is a piece of the herb book that is sandwiched between vellum, a piece of tracing paper. There's part of the herb book, and it had little holes there, so I used the washi tape to reinforce that. Some old lace. It's not really vintage, but it's old to me. Part of the book. This is part of a golden book, not golden book, gardening book. This is the backing on this washi tape that I have. So I just folded it inside out and used it as a interest on the page. A real vintage flashcard. I absolutely love this book. The center of the signature. I just tied it into a bow this time. This is a printable card from tailor-made journals, and then I used Tsunami Rose, and there's a piece of the fabric from the cover and a piece of the lace. I just paper clipped it on there. And you've got some ephemera in this pocket. And I just used some random tickets and stamps to points of interest. Tuck spot at the top. Some more of the ephemera from Taylor's kit. Her name is actually Lorna. If you haven't seen her Etsy shop, you can check it out. It's really nice. Some lace here on the side, bottom. Some more of the herb book. Other side of the tracing paper. This is a book page collage that I made on a index card. Tag. This is from Artie Mays. This is just a inside cover of a piece of an old book, and it just feels wonderful. So I thought, perfect writing spot. And another piece of ephemera. And I sewed it on using random, I cannot talk, stitches. This is the name that was inside the encyclopedia that I used. This is a double pocket, so you've got ephemera that goes in here. I love the script on that. And then I folded it again, and we have a pocket on this side. And these are from Tsunami Rose. And a paper clip. Let's see if we can see. Get that to focus on that. It's just a layered paper clip. And it's got one of those post office address markers. I just shrunk them down to make them smaller when I printed them, and then a piece of ephemera. This is parchment paper. I spray my papers with the coffee mixture and then lay them between two pieces of parchment and iron them to dry them when it's hot outside. And so then I just use that in the book. Some music paper, little cutout from the book that looks like a book, not this book. Looks like little stamps. I set those on. Some vintage tickets. This is Vienna vintage piano roll. Wow. And I just made a pocket using some of the Tim Holtz paper and put some ephemera and cards in there. Tsunami Rose. And then I sewed around to put the piano paper on, and it's a tuck spot underneath. And then this is a full size. Really cool. This is from Tailor-Made Journal Shop. And this is the back side of the first signature, and it's just the other pocket. These are old Design Shop. That's just a cut off of something, a piece of ledger or something that had shrunk down. Some more ephemera. The second signature, also Tim Holtz paper. And you got a receipt. And these are all replicas unless I say otherwise. They're from Taylor Shop. This is from a pad of paper that I got at Tuesday morning. Little song music that I printed out. Little ticket. And a piece of ephemera. And a pocket here. I just thought that looked cute. And then this is a envelope that I made a long time ago, and I just never had a journal it fit in. And then inside it is just a piece of coffee dyed paper. Might be tea dyed. And it just goes in the envelope. It can be taken out and used however. And it's just fastened on with this paper clip. And then this tucks in behind it on the other side. My printer, or not printer, my cutter jagged the edge, and I just thought it looked cool. So I kept it. Some more of the herb book. Did a library card and another piece of ephemera and a rose. And then this is a piece of it is a double fold from a book that I got from Johnny, I think. And I didn't want to tear it up, so. More music paper. More stenciling. It's a little piece of a notepad that I had butterflies on it. Some more of the parchment where I dried my paper. These are from Taylor's kit that I bought. They're just beautiful. This is an envelope that I made. Move it down so it flips up this way, and I've got a little bridge card, scorecard, that's the word. And then this is a label. And then tuck in there. And you can journal on the whole page. Trying to stay in frame. And some vintage lace here to make, or some lace here, it's not vintage, to make a pocket. Printed out postcard. That one is very pale, but you can see that there's a lady and a little, looks like a cherub with a harp. And that is on a piece of ledger paper. Some tracing paper. This was a collage I did, and I just turned it into a pocket. A tag. And then this is from Junk Journal Junkies, Deb Robinson. It's a freebie in their files. Some more ephemera and a book page pocket. This is made out of a index card. The rest of that ledger paper. Another pocket. This is some bridge score pads, and I just sewed those together. I think there's 4 of them here. 4 or 5. So you have lots of space to write. Some more of that gardening book. See how that gets so patinaed there? So cool. It's just up in the iron. A seed packet. And it's just got a folding piece of ephemera in it. And that's on the other side of that note paper. Paper clip here. This is just a tuck spot on the side. And a couple vintage receipt printouts. Paper clip. Part of the Tim Holtz paper. Some of these I printed on a heavier cardstock. This is a Finch card. I think that's from Old Design Shop, and that's from Deb Robinson. An old bridge card there. Some advertising, some labels, and an old letter. A flashcard, another little bridge score pen, and another envelope. And this one has, I got this paper from Johnny. It's really old paper and it feels so amazing. So I cut it in half and then made it into a little, put it in the envelope. I cannot talk. Okay, and this is the last signature. Love the butterflies. This is a page from that little watercolor floral book. Oh my goodness. Couple receipts. That's a map on that. Another paper clip. And there's the other side of that paper. This is one of those little post office cards from the Old Design Shop. This is from a book I got from Erin. And then we have another piano music paper pocket. This is a piece of wallpaper here with a couple little journaling cards stuck in it. This is going to be a longer video than normal, but this book is big. Little corner tuck there. It's another piece of that book from Erin's, and it's got a piece of coffee dyed paper behind it. A little flashcard. I'm not sure what that is, but it was in Lorna's kit. More of the parchment paper. There's a little pocket here with a little postcard on it. Advertising. Another bridge card and then an actual bridge playing card. That was a double pocket. I just wrapped it around and sewed it down. And this one has a little piece of a old writing pad. This is a little game card. Actually was used. And this was like a little highways logos. I just used some vintage or some coffee dyed paper over that to give you space to write. Piece from the herb book. And a piece of coffee dyed paper. Got a little bit too brittly in the oven. Actually, that was tea paper. I have a double pocket made from the herb book, and then I made a tag. Some butterflies. Those are digital collage. I traced around the cards from Artie Mays and just made my own out of a little piece of the leftover Tim Holtz paper. And then we have this tag with the tsunami rose on it. And text there. Some more of that little writing paper. Some tracing paper. This is was made for like a domino to alter dominoes with. A piece of canvas and a rose glued there. Some more vintage trim. Another piece of ledger paper, and it has a piece of the book with another piece of ledger paper. This was sent to me by Laurel at Forever Purple Creations, I believe. And then this is Tsunami Rose. I had so much fun making this book. I just love it. This was one of my napkins that I turned into an envelope. Decoupage to an envelope, rather. and Tsunami Rose. And then I made this tag. And this is a napkin that I put on the back of it. And then there's tea and just, yeah, all kinds of yumminess. It goes in this pocket made from the book, the herb book, more gardening book. Just a little embellishment, rose and label. A envelope I made. There's nothing in it, but it's all made with, I ironed the napkin to the coffee or tea dyed paper. No, I'm sorry, that's not tea dyed. To the printed paper. And then this is another one of my paper clips. I usually do a lot of hidden paper clips, but those ones I decided not to. This is a pocket if you want to put something in there. Just double layers of lace. This one I used like a leaf print or a leaf stitch to go around it, and these are all, I believe, Tsunami Rose. A vintage, why do I want to do that? Time card that I got from Denise's store, Tattered Dream, I believe, a long time ago. Another piece of the book from Aaron's. Another Finch card, Flinch or Finch. Some layering there. Piece of a book page that Dana sent me. Vintage receipt. And another piece of vintage children's book. And then last page here we have business college advertisement, a receipt, and then this is napkin paper that I use the iron with, and then I just put some papers in there to write in. And then there's the back of the book. I added a piece of coffee stained paper. There's my stamp, and this is Tim Holtz paper. This will be going up in my Etsy shop. When this video loads, it will be in the Etsy shop. So if you like it and are interested in it, check out my Etsy. I will have it listed in the description box below. And thank you for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.